Directions hard to find under the stars up in the sky. I got lost at night under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find under the stars up in the sky. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, but never getting older. Baby, it's you and I. You and I. Yeah, we're stars, yeah, we're stars in the sky.
Hello, Iowa. How are you doing tonight? Oh, these are gonna be absolutely fucking cooked. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. I am going to love it. Yep, it's back, everybody. Absolutely cooked power rankings. I don't know why I don't know why I put myself through this shit, but it's gonna be so bad. Oh my god. All right, so how this is gonna work is I'm just gonna rank the top two teams in 30s and 35s, and then the 1 through 12 of what you're seeing right now is just basically the top 49 to 49 teams. Not every team obviously will be included because that's just too much fucking touch. What does this ranking even mean? It means absolutely fucking nothing. Take my shit with a grain of salt, Lyle. So yeah, we're to start out with the 30s teams. I just gotta make sure I have it set up. So I have 11th Notre Dame. Oh my god. So I have 11th as one of the top teams in the 30s league, followed by SUDT. Just have those teams because SUDT did make it to the TPL Light Finals last season, unfortunately losing in 5-0 fashion. These rankings mean everything. And then 11th, I just threw in there just because they are like a well-established team. I should probably also bring up all the divisions, which I will right now. So I'm pretty sure these are all the teams that are competing in TPL this upcoming season, with all of the divisions. I'm very unfamiliar with like half of these teams that are in 7 and 8, especially 8. I only really know of Rage and SVS. I'm sorry to everybody else. I mean, I see TR people like Welshie and all that in the chat occasionally. Tony, I'll get to that in a second. Don't you worry. And then, yeah, that's all the divisions right there. So not every team will be ranked, unfortunately. I don't have... Oop, I messed that up. So yeah, so 11th in SUDT, I have the top 2 in the 30s just cuz yeah, this is gonna be fucking... I hate this, dude. I don't know why I do this to myself. And then for 35s, I have 22nd slash 4ID, who ended up coming in runners up of the Valley Finals. I just think, and maybe in a smaller format, they can shine. Obviously, we'll see. It's fucking preseason after all. ANZR, I think they're probably one of the top teams, in my personal opinion, returning in TPL for 35s. And then I also just throwing in Misfits in there as a extra team. If I bring this back up, that's in Division 6. I think they're probably going to win Division 6, and then it's probably going to be like a race between 22nd, first, ANZR, BCR, TRL. That's going to be an interesting division for 35s if you guys do care about that, HRE. Now we get into the fun bit of the 49 teams, and this is where everybody's emotions are going to get the better of themselves. 12th, I have 21st. I'm pretty sure they only competed in TPL last season. They did not compete in Summit. And they had the rough side of, I think it was the Atlantic bracket with like HLE, Taco, Merc. 9 May was a tough game for them. I don't think they actually won a game. But then moving down in some divisions to like, I guess, equal skill level, I think they can be, you know, a decent team. And then what do I have 11th? 11th, I have 101A. I need to find a better logo for 101A. I just have the US background. 101A, I think, will be slightly better. What have I told you? Love you, Wake. I think 101A, they're actually an okay team. I feel like people underestimate them. Also, this is just gonna be pure hella loose. DMT is gonna have no affection in this whatsoever. Or Winter War League, just because I'm unfamiliar with Winter War League. That's just me though. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, then we're just gonna go to 10. 10, I have 9 May. Sorry that the background of PHL is absolute dog water. I think 9 May will shine in a lower division, in my personal opinion. They are like a pretty good team. That's all I really have to say now about 9 May. I love Casanova. He's a good dude. Shout out to 9 May. And then right above them, I have the Frenchies. I have Lep up in there. Lep actually gave WRTB a run for their money in the Valley semifinals. I feel like 9 May and Lep are kind of underrated for the EU teams just because they have to go against like Taco, Merc, and HLE last season. So like going against those kind of competitions kind of suck for them. Oh my god. All right, now we're going to get into the funner parts. I got to make sure I select the right one. 8, I have WRTB. I'm pretty sure... hold on one second. I got to bring this up on my own screen just to verify myself what I'm even looking at. Yeah, and then I have WRTB as number 8. Winning Valley was, I think, pretty big for them. I feel like they're kind of on a resurgence. And I think 8th's a good spot for them to be in. They can make some noise in Division 2. I can definitely see them or 2 other teams. Because I'm pretty sure WRTB, 9 May, and LEP are all in Division 2. So funnier isn't a word. Okay. We got some Divinities. Can I ban Divinity from the channel? No WRTB. Rum, I just got there. And then for 7th, I have 3-5, who is also in Division 2. Division 2, I think, is going to be very interesting to see how everybody does, because apart from one of the teams, which one of them's already in the chat, I feel like it is going to be a super competitive division. 3-5, really good team. One of North America's best, probably 3rd. Just behind 2 that are above them in this, but no. I think 7's a fine spot for them to be in right now. 6, this is going to shock some people. I have Exodus at 6. And then I'm just going to reveal 5 real quick. I have Rofs at 5. I feel like Rofs, Rum, I know you're in here. I see you typing. Rofs should be a Division 1 team. I feel like you guys are good enough to be Division 1. Same with Exodus. I think if you guys would come in, it would spice up Division 1 a lot. You might be able to upset some teams. I'm going to ban you from the LGN Discord. I'm already had the #1 hater in LGN. Rofs should be 12. They're not 12. I feel like Rofs is a little bit better than Exodus, but this goes back to the old argument that I had in previous power rankings when Exodus was still part of First, is First and Rofs should have played a match together. That's all I got to say. But I feel like Rofs and Exodus should play because I feel like that would be a really good match. I just have Rofs honestly slightly above Exodus just because they're technically more established for the most part. But yeah. Now we get to the top 4, and I feel like this is like the thumbnail kind of like hinted towards it. Merc at 4. I think Merc is going to be very underrated, and I can actually see them winning TPL just based on pickups that they have gotten in the offseason. Yes, they didn't make it to any of the semifinals, but HLE disbanded, so they all went obviously their own separate ways. Some of them went to Legion, some of them went to Merc, some of them went to Taco, some of them went to some other teams, which I think is good. HLE's not on the list. They are unfortunately like 7th. They're not a thing anymore. They probably still have a Discord though, at least. So there's that. Now we get into the most controversial part. 1, 2, and 3. So where do 6th, LGN, and Taco rank? Now, I'm gonna put them on screen right now. I'm gonna mute the music. And I'll keep it up. But I'm also gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna show the maps of the 3 games that these 2 teams played. These last 3 games that these 3 teams played in. Rob's going to be bottom of Div 2. Rob, if you guys don't win Div 2, there's something fundamentally wrong with JPL, first of all. There's something wrong with him, but there's going to be something wrong with Rob's if you guys don't win Div 2. I had you guys as favorites in Div 2. Jesus Christ. I got to bring this back up, make it have my stuff ready to go. I'm going to reveal these rankings, and you're gonna hate me at first, but I'm gonna change them. I have them all tied. I have Raf's first, or not first, not Raf's. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I've been drinking. I have 6th, Taco, and LGN all tied as 1, because every single game that these teams played in the semifinals and finals, apart from HLE and Legion, was an extremely close match for the most part. So, like, you can't disagree that all of them are super close as far as skill level and team chemistry and everything in between. But I'm gonna play some devil's advocate and actually rank them 1 through 3. 1, 2, and 3. Jesus Christ, I really cannot talk. And we're gonna go to one of my rules that I have as far as map layouts. So here we are on PHL where 6th and Taco face off, where 6th ended up taking us. Now, first of all, this point layout is fucking atrocious. That is every single midpoint straight line. What the fuck was this, first of all? This... We're just going to compare these 2 of what team had the easier time. And both times 6 was Axis, right? 6 was Axis. But 6th ended up losing on this point layout, which you could argue is a more fair point layout. But Taco can easily push off a Dove Bridge. So, you know... And plus, Carentan Causeway is the only midpoint on the map that's German favored for the most part. So, take that with you may be. I'm not done there. Legion Taco. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into this fucking shit show of a fucking game. All right, so allegations of if Taco set the midpoint aside, this is a clear point layout for Taco. 100% clear point layout for Taco, where they can push off their point much easier than Legion's offset points for the most part. Obviously, you have to play what the map gives you. Yeah, Snoochie for TPL mod 2024. It's 2025 though, Snoochie, so I don't think you're kind of living in the past. But like, I will say, though, to Taco's credit, they did cap 4th for like 5 minutes, but then lost it after that. And then it was just kind of like a pub lobby after that. But Legion almost won that. Taco almost choked. So this kind of goes back to that situation of 7th and HLE last season on a FOI, where AKA 7th parked the bus for 90 minutes on West Bend. At least Taco moved up this time compared to 7th, but Yeah, we're just gonna go back to the rankings. All right, so now where do I rank these teams 1, 2, and 3? This is where it gets fucking interesting. You can't rank 6 above Legion. You just can't, because 6th haven't beat Legion in the past 3 games. Legion beat 6th, I think, on Utah. With whatever, I think it was Chapel that was midpoint, wherever the midpoint is. Whatever the West midpoint is on Kharkov, and on PHL. PHL was a fun match. That was pretty even, I will say that. But I think PHL is a stupid map to play comp on. I think it's one of the worst maps to play comp on, to be completely honest with you, but that's just my personal opinion on it. If you're gonna play it, oh well, play it, but I don't think it's a good map. And then here's another thing though. Taco has never beaten 6th ever, like at all. So, like, now I don't want to go that far back in the history, because I think Taco and 6th only played each other once in this this past season. I'm pretty sure they only played each other once. But yeah, like it's extremely hard to rank it, and I don't want to rank these teams. I really fucking don't. But if you had a gun to my head and said I would rank them, this is what I would have them. Oh shit, this is not what I want to move. It's like, do I move 6 to 3? Okay, I gotta delete this fucking thing in the background. Do I move Legion to 2 and Taco 1? Do I do that? Or do I do this? But here's the thing, Taco's never beaten 6th, so then I go up here. But, you know, like, do I do that? Or do I do this? But then it goes back to the argument, Taco never beat 6th. It's like, it's hard to, like, structure how you want to do the top 3. That's why I say they're tied. But as like a final rankings, this is what I have. But I want people to know and actually listen to this. They're all extremely close together. If it was like a 1A, 1B, 1C, that would be Legion, Taco, and 6th. It's all going to come down to who played better on game day. Taco just played a slightly better game on that Sunday, I think it was on, than Legion did. You know, Legion played better than 6th the last few times, especially the last game they played slightly better. You know, 6th have always beaten Taco, so it's like, it's super hard to rank. Like, you can make an argument for this as well. So it's like, trying to piece these together is hard. I'm not gonna like have like a true freaking PowerPoint thing. I'm actually gonna go back and screenshot this. I'm screenshotting that for my own fucking vindication later. But if I was to actually rank these teams, it would be this. You guys can call too. I don't really care. Again, this is just preseason rankings. I'm not doing this. Summit is a true champion. Summit, I mean, yeah, but Summit's over and we're playing TPL coming up, and Legion also beat 6 twice. Or no, yeah. I mean, Taco also lost to 6 who Legion beat like a week prior, so it's like, it's hard to rank. Thoughts on Elamane, Taco, LGN? Atrocious map. I kind of wish these two teams didn't play week 1, to be completely honest, because what basically happens if Legion win that 5-0, was the SME game, like, or not 5-0, if the Legion win that game in like a decent convincing fashion, was the SME game like a fluke then? You know what I mean? Because it's also fucking LL main, which is a interesting map for comp. So I don't know what to kind of expect for that. I forget who's Axis and who's Allies. I think Legion's Allies and Taco's Axis. I just don't know what gets favored because Axis get the MG42, I think. And Allies get whatever the fuck they have. I mean, they get the Thompson, so... Like, these are absolutely fucking cooked. Snow Glizzy Buckbane when... I mean... Sorry. Chari's drinking fucking... Oh, what is Divinity saying? Divinity is typing. Yeah, but we had the best snipers in the game. Fuck those MGs. Yeah, but have you ever sniped with a fucking British sniper rifle? That thing is ass. I'm upset that Exodus is 6th. I mean, I'm just going based off of history. Like, Exodus have only scrimmed teams. I feel like people say that scrims and comp games are the same. I don't, because comp games actually mean something. And scrims kind of don't to a T, because sometimes people just need like an actual break from the game. Like, Legion and Merc are playing this weekend. I'm not doing a fucking updated list. There, Exodus is in the 30s league. You can put my internet at 13, please. Malarkey, just letting you know, I have you, Taco, and LGN tied at 1. If this is like the gun to my head moment, because the only issue I have is you guys have... This is... I'm just... Oh, great. Oh, great. Adam Leeds United's in the chat. Adam, there's no HL in here. Don't worry. You can go back to bed. They're not a clan anymore. Malarkey, I'm going to talk to you right here. This is what I originally had it. The issue is 6th have never lost to Taco. So I really... And you guys have lost Legion, 3 times in a row at this point. And Taco just beat LGN. So, like, it's hard to, like, actually rank these teams accordingly. So, like, I kind of have to, like, tie you guys at this point. It's kind of just, like, pick your poison. Like, you can have it like this. You can have it like this. You can have it also like this. Well, I don't think 6 is first, to be completely honest. But you can also have it like this as well. But going off these past seasons... You could make an argument that Taco should be 1 like this. The Complex Loose podcast stopped because he, I think, is in grad school, or he's going back to college or university. I think that's what happened. All right, I am ending this in 3 minutes, by the way. I don't know what the fuck I'm listening to. Listen to like some sort of weird K-pop. I enjoyed watching Dirty Raz's cute little cheeks. Raz apparently semi-retired, which is unfortunate. I think he might be coming back, though. I have no idea. Raz, I think, makes the best memes in the community. But this is kind of like what I probably should rank the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, great. Well, guess who's calling? What the fuck do you want?
Yo, thanks for having me on, man. Big fan.
Oh, Jesus, I gotta turn you down.
Where's 9PZ and 101A rank on this?
101A is 11th, Dunny, just letting you know.
Oh, nice. Deserved.
9PZ, I don't have ranked because they're one of the newest 49 teams.
Yeah, but they might be the best.
That is true. Fuck, you got me there. Well, they're also in Division 4, and I don't have any Division 4 teams ranked.
Oh, I got you.
So
All right, man. Thanks for having me on.
yeah, you have a good night.
I love you.
Love you too.
Thanks for standing back. Bye.
Fucking Dunny, dude. Are you Capar's gonna collab and do podcasts? You have the ability you think you would ever do an even better structured job? I mean, yeah, we probably can. It's just I don't know how to fucking do it. I stream these games way too much. I need a break from streaming. I'm just doing this because people were crying about it. Yeah, they're all Division 4. That's the hard part about it. No, I gotta give Lep respect, Shane. I feel like Lep and 9 are kind of underrated. It's just that they get overlooked because of what the EU teams was. I'm ending the stream in 1 minute. Fast stream when I am totally down to do a fast stream, but I'm mostly a Hello Loose channel. Okay, I should probably start a timer. Oh my god. Well, see, I also don't know about Hell EU. I just don't know about that league. It's like the same with like the Winter War League. Like, someone actually invite me to that Discord to the Hell EU League, if they can, if someone's in it. They just like Discord DM me. Just because I'm unfamiliar with some of the teams in there, like KRC really hasn't I have ever seen play. I mean, I casted a 1v1 tank match, but that was just a 1v1 tank match. But yeah, you guys have 10 seconds to say something, and if not, I'm gonna hop on Hello Loose. So I'll see you guys there. This has been another cooked stream with Awake. I really hate doing these. I'm not doing these until after week 1 of TPL concludes. So yeah, I wish you all a happy good night and good Friday. Is it? Yeah, it's a Friday tomorrow. Yay. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.